If you're watching this video, that either means that you're shit scared of losing clients, or you've lost clients before and you don't want to repeat the same mistakes. But some of you guys don't really realize the mistakes that you're making. So I'm going to share my L's from the past 3 months and walk you through the process of how I am switching up my company, my business model, and what we're looking to do in the future. I've been working with small businesses for quite some time now, helping them get from 0 to 1, but it's been 0 to 0.5, dude. Like, it's been so annoying. So the biggest problem with working with the small businesses here in South Africa, not in the US, if I had a small business in the US that I had to work with, those are wildly different numbers than with businesses here in South Africa. In the past 3 months, the biggest problems that I've faced working with small companies is that they lack the experience in the market to actually have a clear value proposition and be positioned in such a way that they're seen as the top level company versus their competitors. And also back-end systems are completely messy, they're a mess. We come in and we say, cool, we're gonna do your marketing stuff, we're gonna build you your middle of funnel, which is your website, we're gonna optimize that, and then we're going to run SEO to get you the traffic that you're looking to get. And that was the business model, which was a lot of fun. Learned a lot. Our deliveries down packed. We have really good systems in place, great. But these clients didn't have those systems in place. They don't have SOPs with sales. They don't have SOPs for delivery. Every customer has a different experience, which is not really good if you're trying to create a small business that's going to take over bigger markets. And that's the huge problem. We get leads to their website, and with SEO, every bit counts, right? We get the lead in and they just wouldn't close it. And that was a huge issue that we faced. And for the most part, the budgets were so small that I had to do all of the work myself. Give some work to my team. My CTO, shout out to Phil, he would take on a lot of the stuff that I needed to do because he said, no, you need to focus on most of these other things. But I still had partial freelancing clients that had budgets so small that I couldn't give them to Phil because I would feel so bad for undercutting his value in terms of how much he charges. So I took on a lot of the work, lost a client of mine based in the US who was bootstrapping, which means that they were putting in cash from their savings and their work into their business. One business owner lost his job, so yeah, it was a whole problem, and they couldn't put in the capital. So we saw that as a huge problem, and as part of my SOP now, I'm not taking on any businesses that have business owners literally taking out of their savings, actually working another job and trying to build this. I want people that have already, at least 2 years of experience or have really good funding in order to sustain their business. So yeah, that was a huge turning point in my entire journey, because I realized that what needs to be done is I need to stop solving, unfortunately, I need to stop solving poor founders' problems and actually start solving rich people's problems. In the past couple of months, I've moved into this office space. I stopped working in the public co-working space because it just was never what I needed. So I've moved into this little office here. Very, very demure. Yeah, and it's been pretty cool because yesterday I had a meeting here with 4 business owners, or 4 founders of a business, and it was really cool because now I'm having in-person meetings and it's been really fun. And the businesses that I'm talking to now aren't small, they're actually already established, and they're just looking to get further with where they're at. And that's been a big change because for the most part, I was going in saying, I love startups, I want to be a part of it, I want to be slugging it out with them. But what I didn't realize is that I should live like a startup right now, because I am a startup, and build my startup the way that I want to build it. Not take another startup and build their vision for them. It's been that. So now going into another tangent, guys. I haven't made a video in a long time, so it's just all over the place right now. So what I've decided I needed to do is offboard pretty much all of my clients, and I've been slowly doing that. I lost the client in the US. They just actually made a payment, the last payment to me yesterday, and now we're just finalizing the last bit of deliverables. I'm obviously leaving them with a really amazing parting package. I'm leaving them with like the full roadmap of what they need to do next from what we've left off, or from where we've left off. And I'm also leaving them with like a bunch of social media ideas for the next like 3 months that they can work off of based on search volumes and stuff like that. So I'm not leaving them without any value. And it's been really, really cool to see that, because I know that as they get bigger, they are going to call me. But I told them that they need to fix a lot of experience-based issues, which is their sales systems, their actual protocols for service delivery, and how they're getting new clients, something that they need to focus on. So from this point on, I actually decided to just completely niche down, because my second biggest problem was that I was just going so general. I was so wide with the way that I was acquiring clients, because obviously I needed to build up. So going anywhere, taking any client was very, very important, because we just need to go somewhere. And also my other challenge was that I was doing like once-off deals. I was saying like, we need the cash to flow into the business, and if we take this cash, we can have another month of survival. So I would take on one-time clients, and they would never really have an LTV, which is a lifetime value, and it just never went anywhere further than just building a website and cheers, so have a good day. So now, having fixed a lot of these issues, creating SOPs around them, standard operating procedures, and then now building a network of referral-based business, and building, sorry, I've got a window in front of me, let me show you. Yeah, because this is like an office space type of thing, and I haven't put frosting on my walls. I'm actually supposed to frost the whole thing up, but yeah, nonetheless. So going into a different model of working, it was because instead of like taking the money that I had and dumping it into ads, saying I'm going to keep doing the same thing, I decided that instead of taking on smaller businesses, I'm going to niche down into a more profitable niche, which is very, very complex and complicated. But once it's figured out, I can literally make like 7 figures, like it's nothing. So that is where I'm at the moment. And since making the switch into one of the most profitable niches in our current lifetime, I've discovered parts of myself that I didn't know even existed. I didn't know I could think in certain ways. I didn't know that I could think like a long-time founder, and I didn't know that I enjoyed learning the really, really fucking boring things as much as I do right now. It's been really cool. And ever since making the switch into this niche, I've had more referrals from other businesses, like smaller businesses, which I've taken on, and it's great, but I've taken them on with a slight twist. I've said to them, look, if I take you on, you'll have to work with me for a minimum of 3 months, and also you need to give me at least 2 or 3 referrals, which sort of mitigated any lifetime value issues. On that front, you can still take on clients that don't have huge budgets, with those disclaimers in place. And then on the other side, ever since I've gone into the niche, I've actually started getting more attention from these types of founders, and I've literally done a whole lot of product research. I've taken like 2 months, offboarded a bunch of clients that weren't really giving me value or the company value, and stopped overworking myself, by now raising my prices and making sure that I find the highest quality prospects. And if I don't get the highest quality prospects, I'm not desperate, because you start seeing the bank account going lower and lower, and you're sort of sitting in this uncomfortable position where you can't really move forward. And that's the biggest issue that I saw. Look, I haven't been in front of the camera in a long time, and that's going to change because I need to record this journey. So moving forward, in the next video, I am going to tell you what we are doing right now in a bit more depth. And I've actually decided to make this channel more about me, more about where I am in my life than just about business. And I do have another channel that I'm putting together that is dedicated to my business specifically, because we are going into such a niche. I've decided to just get my whole team around it so that we can make more content, we can make better content and really invest. But on this channel, I'm going to be walking you through my startup's journey, and I'm going to be walking you through my lifestyle journey because I want a creative outlet. And I feel that you guys here can help me find my voice in terms of how creative we can be and how we can solve each other's problems and how we can maybe build a community. I've actually created a Discord. It's the Intervirtual Discord, and I'll be building things out. I don't know how to build Discord servers and stuff, but I've created that server and I'm figuring it out as I move along, because I've recently joined courses and things like that, which have taught me a lot about the business models that I'm going to be in now. And what I've found in common with them is that they have amazing communities and they've got a really good support system. And I want to do that, and I want to create that support system for free. I don't want to make it a paid thing, especially right now in my career. I just want to make it a value-based proposition for everyone to connect with like-minded business owners and have chats like this, man. If I can get onto live calls and shoot the shit with you guys and record them, put them on this channel or put them onto my other channels, it'll be really cool. So yeah, if you like this video, as hectic as it is all over the place, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you guys are going through similar problems, similar struggles, and learning in the process, because the last 3 months for me were like absolute hell. Like really, I burnt out, I lost my shit a couple of times, and now I'm only in the repair process of that. And I'm sure a lot of you founders are in the same place, or have been in the same place, and I'd really like to know what you're doing right now to get out of these ruts and what you've done before to get out of similar positions. So like, subscribe, comment, please, to support the channel, and I will catch you soon. It's good to be back, and I'm going to try my best to keep doing more of these. So much love, guys. Have a great day. Cheers.